need to know what the fuck Thomas's actual job is. I thought he was an architect.
Wake up, comrade. Socialism ain't gonna build itself.
Maybe he was against the People's Party.
Fuck. You don't know who you're messing with, kid.
Oh, but I do. I've spent a lot of time getting to know you, Thomas. In fact, you're kind of a pet project of mine.
Oh, yeah? What's my Speedo size?
Funny guy. Oh, I love this one. You like it too, comrade?
Fuck you.
Let's play a game. It's called What Makes Thomas Tick? So, the Nazis found you in Warsaw when you were, what, 3 years old? Oh, they were gonna kill you, but they didn't. No, they saw your potential and wanted to harness it. But then, poof, the war's over. In comes the heroic Red Army, and
They locked me up for years. Fucking savages.
they do important scientific research. Find out what it is that makes you special. And what is that exactly?
Ask your mom.
Got him.
You enjoy it, don't you? Hurting people like those scientists. What were you? 18? I saw the photographs. I know how to make a man hurt, but I gotta say, I was impressed.
Stick around. I'll give you a live demonstration.
And there you were, free at last, but always on the run. And look at you, you almost made it. But you had to use this power of yours again. And on who? On your best friend, Richard.
He had it coming.
Yes. I know you wanted revenge, I understand. I would do anything for my child, too. Whatever it takes.
Leave my children out of this.
Children. Yes. How much pain would you endure to keep them safe? What would you sacrifice for them? Your freedom, maybe?
Let me go, you piece of shit!
That's what I thought. I'll let you go. But first, I want you to tell me all about these powers of yours.
Then earn it! Come on! Enough of this sissy shit! Hit me!
I thought you'd never ask. Get some rest, Thomas. The next time you wake up, the real pain begins.
Sissy shit.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Time's running out.
What did you do?
Here. See yourself.
No! You sick fuck! Let me out of here! Let me out!
They're still in there, Thomas. Will you show me now?
I will, comrade. Whatever it takes.
Shit. Oh shit. They fucking asked for it.
Fucking finally. I thought he'd never give us a chance. Okay, gotta move fast.
Oh, we're Thomas again.
Thankfully, this place has a way of messing with the time flow. I still got a chance to save them.
Gotta go fast.
All work and no play, are you, Henry?
Okay.
All right. Let's see what makes you tick.
Okay, this guy's name is Henry.
No way across. Guess I'll just make my own.
Oh, you have these powers now too as Thomas. Jesus Christ, okay.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Not alone in here.
That's not my favorite thing in the world. So, knowing this about Thomas's past kind of makes me wonder if maybe the reason why his power works off like the reason why Thomas's power works off of like fear and guilt and stuff like that, or grief, is because of the stuff he went through as a child when scientists were basically like using him. I mean, like as a 3-year-old, maybe that's what caused his powers to go in that direction. Oh, good job, Thomas, you fuck. I wonder what the monster in here with me is. Okay, so somebody had a question. 3 Inches of Steel asks, so what was the deal with Richard's childhood homie Rose? From what I gather, this was during like World War II when the Nazis, among other countries, were rounding up Jewish people. And, this is an interesting room. Richard's father was in the military. So at some point, he had to leave Richard and his mom to go join up with the war effort. And his father ends up dying in the war, and that makes Richard very sad because Richard really loved his father.
There you are. At least the part of you I'm after.
Because of that, Richard, I guess, assumes the role of like man of the house, saying he's going to protect his mom and all that kind of stuff. Is something in here? Please don't say something's in here. But his mom ends up, I don't know, remarrying or getting with another man. Let's read this. Case file 73523, codename Butcher. Suspect Jacob Wilk. Suspected of theft, fraud, illegal trade. Investigator Henry Wilk. Senior constable. The suspect is related to the investigator? That seems not like a good idea. I've got nothing. I need to find something that goes there. This, maybe? Okay. Let's look at this.
Do you know why you're here?
I'm not playing your games, Henry.
Don't call me that. The agency was led to believe you've been stealing meat from the working people of the Republic.
Where would they get that idea, I wonder?
You've been a very bad boy.
Let's just get this over with.
Given your line of work, you had ample opportunity to commit your crime. It is a crime against the people. Punishable by death. Anything to say in your defense?
I'm sorry, Henry.
Now the door's open. So Henry obviously takes his job as a constable very seriously. Anyway, where was I? Richard. So Richard's mom ends up remarrying, which is not uncommon because she feels like she needs an actual man around the house. And Richard's like, but I can be the man of the house, even though he's still a child. And she's like, no, like, of course you're, like, very brave and I really appreciate your effort, but I need an actual, like, man to do stuff because it's the fucking whatever time period and, you know, men make money and whatever, blah, blah, blah. This guy ends up being a huge asshole and ends up beating not only Richard, but Richard's mom a lot and often. Oh, he's back there. Richard, I think, they don't really go over how this happens, but I think Richard ends up meeting this girl Rose, and it's implied that Rose is maybe like a young Jewish girl who's hiding in this garden. It might be Richard's family's garden, and he brings her like food and stuff, and they're like really good friends. Richard really loves her. He sees her every day. They hang out together. Christ. They hang out together. They play together. They love each other. One day, Richard's mom, I guess, is tired of getting beat on and tired of Richard getting beat on by this guy. So her plan is to tell the police or the local vigilante squad of men or whatever that this guy is a traitor to the nation. I'm assuming for harboring Jewish people or whatever, in order to get rid of them. And they come and they hang him, and so he is gone now. Ration stamps issued by the government of Polish People's Republic. Okay, cool. These are ration stamps. Those are common during the war. But in the process, I think the implication of what happens is that Rose is also found out. And so Rose is killed in the process, and that ruins Richard. I don't know. My thought is that he felt betrayed by his mother over this. He felt upset that not only could he not protect his mother, but he couldn't protect Rose, and these were both people that he loved. And so I think that ended up essentially like ruining him mentally. And at that point he felt like he had no one anymore. What's even happening?
Come, don't you hide from me. There you are.
Supposed to be hiding. Maybe I'm supposed to be hiding. So
I know you're here. Bad boy!
I've been a bad boy. I've been a very bad boy. Anyway, so whoa, Jesus, go
Come
back!
here.
Fuck. Okay, I need to give this a second. Anyway, Richard grows up. He seems like he's kind of a normal dude, actually, but unfortunately, when he eventually meets Thomas's youngest daughter,
There you are!
Lillian. Why are you fucking dying right now? Go.
Fuck!
Fuck. When he meets Thomas's youngest daughter, Lillian, she reminds him of Rose. And he ends up doing
Don't you hide from me!
some unsavory shit to her because of how he relates her to Rose. And yeah, that's when the thing with Thomas starts. Where Thomas decides you're a disgusting individual. Whatever. What time frame are we in? Not 100% sure. The Neva massacre, I thought had taken place in like the 90s. However, we've jumped around in time periods a lot. Like, we've definitely been in like a World War II time period. That's when Thomas was young and Richard was an adult. No, Richard was a child. Thomas was not alive. No, wait. It's a little bit hard to know when and what and how everything is. Thanks. So he was a pedo then. That is the implication. They don't go into detail. I don't think you really need to go into detail. But yeah, that is what is implied. That he did something to Lillian. Main character is like the 90s, right? Yeah, I think the Marianne story or the present is in the 90s, I think. Richard grew up during World War II. Yes, I think that is also correct. However, it's implied that Thomas was 3 when the Nazis captured him. And Richard must have still been a kid, just not that young. That part I'm not totally... And unfortunately, I don't fucking know history very well either, so I can't really keep the timeline straight on that stuff. And I think all of this is taking place in Poland. And Poland has some kind of socialist government. They have a People's Party. So also kind of hard to know if things like the food rationing and stuff are from the war, or if the food rationing is just because they have like a socialist type government. But like now that we're seeing Henry's story, it's interesting, right? Because you can really see like the fanaticism of like, oh, I'm going to literally kill you because you stole more meat than like your rations card allows. Like that's crazy. But they consider it like a slight against like the people of the country to do that. Steady hand, even motions against the grain. Always against, never with. Always against, never with. Okay, this is butchering pigs. Oh, there we go. That's what it is. Steady hand, even motions against the grain, always against, never with. Always against, never with.
Steady hand, even motions against the grain, always against, never with. Always against, never with. Steady hand, even motions against the grain, always against, never with.
What do I do with this knowledge?
Steady hand, even motions against the grain, always against, never with. Always
Oh
against.
shit, what's that over there?
Steady hand, even motions against the grain. Steady hand, even motions against the grain, always against, never with.
Okay.
Steady hand, even motions against the grain, always against.
Am I gonna have to fight
Never
something?
with, always against, never with. Steady hand,
I'm
even
charging up my
motions
lasers, that makes me think I'm gonna have to fight
always
something.
against, never with, always against, never with. Steady hand, even motions against the grain, always against, never with, always against.
It's driving me
Steady
insane.
hand, even motions against the grain, always against, never with, always against.
Where are you, boy?
Even motions against the grain,
Right here?
always against, never
What do you want, bitch? I'll get some.
Steady
See
hand,
what happens.
even motions against the grain, always against, never with.
See what happens, bitch.
Steady hand, even motions against the grain, always against.
Now, this is a man whose soul I would not feel bad squashing.
Steady hand, even motions against the grain, always against, never with, always against, never with. Steady hand,
It's weird to me, though, that we're in Henry's mind right now, right?
never with, always against.
I thought Henry was the
Steady
constable,
hand, even
and
motions
Jacob was
against
the
the grain,
butcher,
always against, never with,
right?
always against, never with. Steady hand,
Right.
even motions against the grain, always against, never with, always against, never.
Wait, what is this?
Steady hand, even motions against the grain, always against, never with, always against.
What is all this? This is where I came in. Maybe this is where I came in. Maybe,
Against the
maybe.
grain, always against, never with, always against, never with. Steady hand, even motions against the grain, always against, never with, always against.
If we're in Henry's brain, I wonder
Steady
why.
hand, even
Maybe,
motions
maybe it's because
against the
Henry,
grain, always against, never with.
Henry and Jacob were related. And they had similar
Steady hand, even
experiences
motions against the
growing up. I
grain,
don't know.
always against.
But Henry became a constable. Jacob became
Always
a
against.
theft of meat person. I don't know.
Steady hand, even motions against the grain, always against, never with, always against.
A theft of meat person. Words are hard. Okay. Interesting. There's a door. Now we're back in. This is the same room we were in before. Or a different investigation room. Okay. I wonder if we're looping.
Good. That's good. See how easy it is when you do as you're told?
The fuck? Okay. What the fuck? 2 words. Patriotism stronger than blood. Not often do we see patriotism of such quality as was displayed during these past weeks by Senior Constable Henry Wilk. This is the guy whose brain I think we're in. I think we're in Henry Wilk's brain. A simple officer of the civic police, Wilk showed his commitment to building a righteous tomorrow of the People's Republic by rejecting the shackles of his criminal kinship. His daring investigation into the now infamous meat scandal led to a number of arrests, including one Jacob Wilk, Henry's own father. Okay, so it sounds like Henry Wilk is a police officer. He ratted out his father, and now he's getting commendation for it. Maybe this is what makes him such... Maybe he was a fanatic. Maybe he was a nationalist fanatic before this, or maybe this is what led him down that path. Seems like he might have been before just because he ratted out his own father, but maybe also living in a country where, you know, you die for having more meat than you're supposed to would put people in that mindset. The irregularities uncovered by Officer Wilk included corruption, theft of high-quality meat products, and replacing them for lesser ones. Apart from Jacob Wilk, numerous other culprits have been apprehended, including 4 directors of the socialized meat trade and several store managers. Trial is to commence this coming Thursday, and if the accused are found guilty of their crimes, they will most likely face execution by hanging. When asked for comment, Officer Henry Wilk's response was simple: I only did what I felt just. Oh, I only did what felt just. Truly the words of a patriot. That sucks. This shit reminds me of fucking North Korea. Like, a lot. And people ratting out their own family members. Identity card. Ministry of Internal Affairs. Identity card issued, expires. So this was issued in 1979, expires in 1990. So what was going on in Poland between the 70s and the 90s? Is that like Cold War stuff? Ministry of Internal Affairs, Henry Wilk, agent of the Security Service. The Security Service, Ministry of Internal Affairs. I wonder if he ended up getting some sort of promotion for this. This says Ministry of Internal Affairs. This doesn't say... And agent of the Security Service. This is not like a regular police badge, is it? This is like special shit. Unless he was like an undercover whatever all along. I don't know. He's definitely working for the government, though. Get that promotion and climb up that ladder. Yeah, I guess. That just seems like... I don't know. Unless he didn't have a good maybe he didn't have a good relationship with his dad. Anyway.
You want me to feel sorry for you, Henry? Let's see how that works out.
Is there another one we can put in here? Got nothing. Nothing else here. Maybe we need to find something to go back in there. It's locked. So where is... I'm assuming we need to find something else to read. A record or something. Not a record, what do they call those? Fuck. A record. Oh, right here. This is... No, that's a telephone. What are we missing? Something. I'm missing something. Maybe it's in the desk. Let's go to the... Oh yeah, there's definitely something over there. Down here. Yes, sir. Okay, let's do this then.
Wilk, is it? Henry Wilk?
What's this about?
Willkommen.
Straight to the point. No fear, no hesitation.
If you wanted me dead, I'd be dead already. So, what do you want?
I want to offer you a job.
I'm listening.
I've been doing this a long time. I've come to know people. See what makes them tick. See their potential.
Agreed. On one condition.
Huh?
The work I do for you, it stays at work.
That's the way we like it.
It has to. If it doesn't, I'm holding you accountable.
Welcome to the family.
The family? So, I'm wondering if this is government sanctioned? Or what this is. It sounds like somebody's approached him to be some sort of spy, maybe? For the government? That's kind of what it sounds like. Maybe this is after. Either after or before his father got, I'm assuming after. Like he was recognized for being a patriot, for outing his dad. And because of that, he was approached to become this sort of like spy for the government, maybe? He hated his dad and used this as an excuse to exercise state-sanctioned execution on him. Maybe, which is why the guy was apologizing to him. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. I think that, like, going through this crazy, like, trauma shift, being in a country where they promote, like, you literally ratting out your family members, just, like, fucks with people's minds. Like, some of the stories I've read about people in North Korea where it's, like, literal children, like, people that are 7 or 8 years old, ratting out their parents and their grandparents being, like, shipped off to concentration camps. I don't know. That seems like a lot. I can't imagine growing up like that. This is why you don't have kids. Yes, so they don't rat you out to your crazy fucking government. Maybe. I definitely, like, if I lived in a country like that, I don't think I could have kids. But I guess it's not, well, one, it probably isn't always your choice, but two, I don't know. Maybe that's just those people's normal. I'm sure there's people living in, you know, countries, other countries that just have a different normal. And what do? Just not live your life? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. It's complicated.
Have you ever heard of Neva?
Special assignment for Major Henry Wilk. Okay, let's see. A person of interest has been found at the Neva Workers Resort near Krakow. Local investigators had reported of a strange case involving the painter Classified. I'm assuming that's Richard. The person was found alive but in a vegetative state. Yeah, that's Richard. Foul play was suspected, but examination didn't show signs of brain trauma. Possible connection to the Gemini case. Consult the, I'm assuming, Thomas files? Files about Thomas. Keep it clean, keep it quiet. This is what we've been training you for. Note, I strongly recommend that you acquaint yourself with the Soviet scientist notes we acquired during Classified in 1950. You've been granted access to Archives entry 1138. This is for your eyes only, Wilk. Dig in. Report to your case officer for further briefing. I wonder if this is one of his first assignments. So this would be the notes from when Thomas was younger and being scienced on. And now they're tracking Thomas to the Neva resort.
What's this?
Test subject. Session number 42. The subject continues to manifest strong supernatural powers. He claims that another classified is talking to him, showing visions. Working theory, suspected connection to classified, possibly established as the result of a near-death experience. More tests necessary to confirm the split theory. So I wonder if this is how they're going to tell us how Thomas and this is going to tell us how Thomas and his spirit self split. Let's get the fuck out of here, please. What is that? What the fuck is that? I bet those parents were good at having those little shits while they're in a concentration camp. Dude, I don't know. That's fucking complicated. Because if they really believed in the...
Fuck.
Why?
Weird.
Session 43. Did you just say fucking weird? Session 43. Today's session halted prematurely due to an incident in the test chamber. While administering prescribed substances, lead scientist Dr. Blank came into skin-to-skin contact with the subject. Classified was promptly hospitalized. Despite showing no signs of physical trauma, he fell into a vegetative state from which he is yet to recover. Further sessions have been halted indefinitely. Okay, so this is how Thomas ruins you then, or Spirit Thomas ruins you. He has to come into skin-to-skin contact with you. It's weird though if Henry had this information that he would touch Thomas at all, or let Thomas touch him. Unless Thomas has developed his powers since then to be... I was gonna say, unless Thomas since then has developed his powers to not need touch anymore. Which is possible, right? I mean, Thomas was essentially put through rigorous fucking training to develop his powers, so now I'm sure he knows how to develop them. There's nothing for me to see here. Pardon me? Oh, Jesus.
Fuckers everywhere. Gotta watch my step.
Part of me really wants to see Thomas and Marianne meet, but at the same time, I kind of feel like she would be a little disappointed in what he's become, right? For a while, it kind of seemed like normal Thomas and Split Thomas were... like, maybe Split Thomas was the bad one, and regular Thomas was, like, absolved of... What?
Shit, here he comes.
Go! Go! Holy shit.
Almost got me this time.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. He would fuck her up. Yeah, I mean, he would fuck her up. His powers are way better. Problem is like, well, I don't think he would try to fuck her up, because I'm pretty sure if Marianne and Lillian are related and they all grew up in a house together, I'm pretty sure Marianne was also Thomas's kid, and at this point his only living kid, so I don't think he would actually want to hurt her. I don't know. This is so complicated. This is such a fucking complicated thing. I was hoping Thomas would be like a good guy, but it almost seems like because of all the trauma in his past, there's no possible way. How did he not even like move when that happened? Oh shit, that's your dad. I think so. I think it is. I think that what is this called? Flatlining? Nice. Because we know Thomas is Lillian's dad, and Lillian and Mary. It sounds like Lillian and Marianne grew up in the Red House together. With Thomas and whoever his wife was or whatever. So that, I mean, no one's explicitly said that they're sisters, but that's the only thing it could be, I think. I can't think of any other explanation for that.
Where are you, you four-legged fuck?
You four-legged fuck. Dirty four-legged fuck. Can we go faster? Can we go? Whoa.
Can't get me up here, can you?
Yeah, wait till it fucking stands on two legs, motherfucker.
There. Got you right where I wanted. Time to put you out of your misery.
Go, 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 go! Hurry up!
And stay the fuck down!
Is there only one? Or is there multiple? For some reason, like, if that's the monster that's inside Henry, well, I guess he could hurt us. So I can see why he would want to kill a monster like that. I don't understand why he did that to Richard. Leave the monster. Especially when the monster clearly started to manifest. Or maybe he didn't manifest in the real world. Was that spirit? Was that only in the spirit world that Richard's monster manifested? I don't want to miss any clues. The clues give you just like little tiny bite-sized pieces of story, and like, I'm like, if I miss any, I'm not gonna know. What is this? Mom and Daddy and me. Okay. Is this Henry? Was Henry in a wheelchair at one point, maybe? I don't know why his dad is red all over him. Okay. Nothing over here. Okay, let's go through the door. This is door number 6. Richard monster is the maw. I don't either. I think Richard is just your average little traumatized man. But Thomas has been through some shit.
Couldn't be helped.
Or does Henry? Maybe Henry has a kid.
Won't you say goodbye to him?
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I have work on my mind.
I see.
And again, maybe I should. Do you think I should?
Whatever you wish, dear.
I can't tell if this is about Henry's childhood or if this is about Henry's adulthood.
Simon? Where are you, boy?
Oh, this must be... This must be Henry's kid, Simon. What am I missing?
Dad?
Oh, his kid was in a wheelchair. That must be Simon that was in a wheelchair.
Hey there, champ.
Are you going away again?
Daddy has to go to work. Once I get back, we can go fishing. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I don't like it when you go.
I know. But sometimes Daddy needs to work. It's good for all of us. You understand, don't you?
Yes, Father.
Red room.
Aha.
Was it
Don't
true?
worry, kid. This'll all be over soon.
Is this where we're gonna find Henry's soul? This is very interesting. Was it trying to hurt Thomas? Are you talking about the Maw or the Richard monster? Okay, here's Henry.
This is it.
You made it. You're just in time.
That's right, kid. Just come to me. I'll put an end to it. I'll set you free.
No, it won't let us leave. The monster, it's...
Don't worry about the monster, kid. I'll deal with it. I'll put it down for good.
Not if it puts you down first.
What did you say? What the hell are you?
What's that?
Find here a guilty conscience, a vulnerable child behind the monster.